Hi everyone, welcome to Houston Baptist University's Psych 6301, Principles of Human Development. This is Module 1, Chapter 3 in the Erford textbook. Warning, these presentations are not intended to be thorough and complete coverage of the information required for the exams or assessment activities required in this course. They are supplemental and intended to enhance your learning. Make sure you read the chapters and watch the videos that are assigned each week. All right, in Chapter 3, we're looking at theories of cognitive and intellectual development. We're also looking at the cognitive behavioral theories, moral development, humanistic theories of development, character and faith development, adult development, and perspectives on womanhood. In the theories of cognitive and intellectual development, we're looking at Piaget, we're looking at intelligence, what is it, how do we measure it, we're looking at genetics and how it might influence intelligence, we're looking at environment and how environment impacts intelligence. We're looking at intelligence over age and time, lifespan, looking at how to identify intelligence. This is the first chapter in which you are introduced to the information processing theory, which compares the human mind to a computer. And mind is a fantastic processing instrument. There are multiple intelligence theories written by Gardner. So what are the multiple intelligences and how valid is that theory? There are William Perry's forms of intellectual and ethical development in college years. That's introduced in this chapter, as well as Robert Kegan's constructive developmental approach. So many theories in this chapter. Make sure you read carefully. There are also, in this chapter, we look at cognitive behavioral theories. And this is rational emotive behavior therapy, cognitive therapy created by Beck, and choice theory by Glasser, where they look at the thoughts and the relationship between the thoughts and the feelings and the behaviors. Do thoughts cause the feelings, or do feelings cause the thoughts? And so on. So it's very interesting theories for you to look at and consider in this chapter. And these ways of, if we can change the thoughts that people have, such as I'm a loser, if we could change that automatic thought to something more positive, could we also not only change the feelings, but the thoughts and the behaviors as well. So a very fascinating chapter. I hope you enjoy it. We'll also look at humanism, moral and faith development, and other things. How is it that we know that it's wrong to kill? If our parents never told us, thou shalt not kill, the Bible didn't say, thou shalt not kill, would we know? Lots and lots of things to consider as you read this chapter about moral development, faith development, and so on. And then we get into adulting. Adulting is so hard, I'm sure, discovering. And then some of the adult development theories we're looking at would be Gould's phases, Levinson's seasons of life, Havikhurst's developmental tasks, Violence, adaptation to life, Sheehy's passages, Duvall's life course transition, Peck's theory, and Butler's life review. Many theories covered, and not that in-depth, so don't be overwhelmed. There are many theories, but you're not having to know them too deeply or in-depth. And also, interesting in this chapter is that we're looking at women's development. Do women develop differently than men? Are women psychologically, physically there's a difference between a man and a woman, but what about psychologically? Personality, and so on. What are the values of women, and how do they differ from the values and such in men? Because our values are impacted by moral development, our choices in life, and so on. So fascinating stuff here. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you read the textbook very thoroughly. Reach out with any questions that you have and learn from your mistakes. Have a great week. Bye-bye.